Hello everyone. So I promised I'd do a follow-up to before when this storm was starting last night. So 24 hours ago at midnight. It's 11:36 p.m. on Monday, 27th of January 2026 right now. So you'll see a significant difference in the height of the snow, the quality of the roads, and right now we have ice dropping on us. So we're overdrive off and in for low. Hi everyone, welcome. I'm doing a pop-up live. I said I'd be back to show you guys the difference in the amount of snow we got from when it started. There's Jemsy. Hi. Helen. Hi. Appreciate you guys. So yeah, welcome to my world. And then really good news, I was working on a document all day for 3 or 4 hours, and I was doing it in Notepad. When I went to print it, save it, it went into Chinese haiku or something. So my fiance couldn't. He tried for a little bit to try to straighten it out, and I have a cousin who's in IT. It took him 3 hours to figure that had to be switched or linked from a PDF instead of a TXT file. So I recovered like 3 or 4 hours worth of research and a summary today. Really good news. So we're overdrive off and we're in for low. We're not going to impede any snow removal trucks or anything. I see one up ahead here. But you'll see quite a difference compared to when this started yesterday. I told you to have a look at certain identifiers and see the difference. So we're minus 6 degrees Celsius. Just turn the heat up a minute. You guys will be noisy for a second. So welcome to Halifax, Nova Scotia. So this system that came from the US hit Canada 24 hours ago. It is still going. It's now ice, and it'll be going for another 5 hours, till 5 a.m. our time. It is a height difference. Yeah, it really is. So we had to, well, fiance shoveled and snow blowed at the other property. I shoveled this one, and it was light, it was packy. Scary Trigger, hey! Staying warm and safe. Minus 6 degrees Celsius. So I've been traveling in the snow pants, Columbia boots, winter coat, hat, some Wind River mittens. But yeah, definitely staying warm. The temperatures of both properties are reasonable, about 20 Celsius at each place. Well, we've got some pretty heavy ice coming down right now. It'd be concerning if I run out of washer fluid. I'll have to pull over and get that. Hey girl! Hey, welcome! Stay morning. Yeah, very cold. So hey girl, we just did a little pop-up last night and showed you what it looked like before this came. So we're doing a follow-up now. Also, if you check out yesterday's live, we did some donuts. One parking lot, another one we did it on an area that has ice underneath, so it just kept spinning. And we did snow angels. So thanks for joining me, guys. Of course, I will just do a little pop-up live and update here. So it's significant snowfall. If you look at this big pile right there, there you go. See that? It's quite a mound, almost as tall as the building. Find that periodically throughout the city, as well as the city actually goes around and takes dump truckloads out to clear downtown areas, parking, our financial, hospital, and university district. Yeah, welcome to my world, guys. Fun. So she fell through the night just beautifully. It was sparkling when you look at the lights reflecting on it. Just a beautiful, beautiful storm, actually. We didn't have any significant infrastructure damage yet, but the ice is coming. Winds are picking up. So we'll see what goes on in the next 5 hours, approximately, is what we have left of this. Lauren Harvey! More snow in Dallas, in Canada. Okay, you got a lot to Jeff. Sorry to hear that. So sorry. And it's so not normal for Texas, New Orleans, all these places to receive this weather. How's everyone going? Everyone, type in the chat if you're doing good. We'll pull it freshly. How are y'all really doing? I thought I had an appointment tomorrow at 2:15 for a massage, but I had a call this morning saying it was canceled. It was for today. It's a good thing because I honestly had it on the calendar for tomorrow, so I wouldn't have been able to make it in time once they would have called eventually. But yeah, a lot of the city was shut down. People couldn't get in. The street's a little more bare than it was because our plow trucks have been working vigorously to get some bare pavement around here now. As we get into other streets and side streets, you're going to see what has to be contended with. So there probably will be more cancellations because of, there's a plow coming. I'm going to back up and wait. Because of school and things like that. There we go. You don't want to get in his way. Good, a person disabled or frozen, probably do some drugs or something back there. Appreciate you guys all for joining. If you're new, we're in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Tommy Parmesan, hey, how's it going? Tommy, if you go to yesterday's live, you'll see one parking lot I did donuts, regular donuts, and another parking lot I did donuts on top of ice and snow. So the Jeep kept spinning, and we did snow angels. So I'm doing a follow-up to when this started 24 hours ago. The very beginning was yesterday in that live. And letting you guys know the height difference in the snowbanks, the street conditions, a couple of differences. Thanks everyone for coming. Yay! And I can't see who's this. Michael. Hi Michael. Sleeping at work last night, they made us beds. Okay. So Michael's from Walmart here locally, guys. And he got stuck doing inventory at Walmart. And he had to spend the night there at Walmart, I guess, he's saying. Well, that's good, Michael. I'm glad you're okay. It's better than sending you home in treacherous weather. Yeah, way higher gems, eh? When I get to that duck car wash thing, you'll see the difference from last night and the height of the bush, too. So we get another snow plow, and I will pull over in a second just so he can pass. You don't want to be swiped up from this guy. I'll show you as he's going here. There he goes. The payloader. Misbehaving, CT Eldridge. Hey everyone, welcome. Thank you, CT. Yeah, misbehaving in the house? My goodness, that's awesome. Everyone, welcome to Halifax, Nova Scotia. So 24 hours ago at midnight, it's almost midnight now, it's 11:46 p.m. Monday. We began this storm. I heard that Helen said it ended in Missouri. on Sunday, I think, after snowing for a day and a half. And then our records are showing we're getting slammed with the ice guard right now until 5 a.m. Winds could pick up, but we're in overdrive off and low 4x4 right now. So great you guys are all here. Super duper. Thanks, Tommy. Sunflower's back. Yeah, they're heavy at cleaning the roads now. This person is having to shovel themselves into their driveway. So they've got a 3.5-foot wall of snow from the plows and they can't get in. So he's having to shovel all that out. Here we have a Metro Transit bus coming. It's still running. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing, actually. Gotta show you some love, Suzanne. Yes, Scary, I appreciate that. All the love I can get, the better. We love sunflowers. Sunflowers, sunshine, star, skateboard. Put any of those in there and make my day. I'll buy a flamethrower. Cool. Yeah, that would definitely clear the driveway, a flamethrower. Some people have heated driveways, so this stuff just melts away, allegedly. Waving from work. Yeah, I'm pretty much at your work almost, Michael. So guys, Michael works at the Walmart just to the right of the area we're driving right now. I can't leave my viewers hanging. We're going to pull in the first parking lot that we did donuts for this year when we got a little bit of snow. There's lots down tonight. I have no problem doing it. So let's do some donuts, guys. Just a sec. So the first thing we'll do is put the overdrive back on. Turn the 4-low off. So no 4-wheel drive and no overdrive off. You want your overdrive on. Here we go, guys. You just want to lightly press your gas pedal to feel it. There's no need to give it any amount of gas. It does its own thing. You can feel it. So there's our donuts, guys. So I'll show you some of the spin hole. So there's one we did. And there's another one to my right. A sec. We did. Looks like someone else has been doing donuts here, but they did it around the lamppost. I would recommend that, guys, and only do it on private property. Here's our other hole. So yeah, alright, so we're going to put overdrive back on, and slap her into 4-low. Try to do that when you're moving, because you'll get wobbly wheel if you don't, and try to release it when you're moving. You don't want wobbly wheel. It's read in for terrain. If it doesn't get it, you get wobble. Hi, Mattis. How's it going? Good to see you. As always. Man, all the crews in here. You guys rock. Like, record birthday. Oh, record. Just a sec, I can't read. Burger baby, right round. Yeah, exactly. Right round, right round. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Hi everyone, welcome. Halifax, Nova Scotia. We're 24 hours into this storm. It's now switching to ice. We've got 5 more hours left of this. We could get increased winds. We were prepared, flashlights, batteries. We had the Coleman sleeping bags ready for all persons. good, but we didn't lose power yet, or infrastructure issues. That's not saying that we still won't, though. So if you guys are interested, go to the live from yesterday. You'll see donuts and donuts on ice after that. Snow over ice. It just kept spinning. And we also did Snow Angel. So what's this guy doing? I want to be careful here. He's doing some kind of, the bus shelter. It's the Metro Transit cleaner upper for our buses. Alright, so now I'm going to pull in this rubber duck car wash, and I said remember what the height was yesterday and that it would be above the bush this time. So let's see. I put it above the bush. So they didn't do a sidewalk plow there. There is a little bit of difference. But yeah, they haven't run a sidewalk plow there yet. So I'll show you this big mound here. Just for shits and giggles. So this is what we're having to contend with in some areas. These big mounds like this. Someone had to push and clean it up. Alright. E-Rock! How's it going? Good to see you, my lady. I think you're a lady. Sounds like it when you whisper shoutouts. Good to see you. So everyone go to E-Rock 1995 and subscribe. And you will find them on periodically, a lot of times late at night. Make sure you type in their chat when they're on. Always double tap. Awesome, E-Rock. So yeah, welcome to Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. 24 hours after this storm hit us, midnight last night, the one that went across the U.S. and also did affect into Canada. So we've got some HRM shovelers shoveling out intersection there for pedestrians. People technically can't go back to work or school until the streets are clear and the sidewalks. We have children that can't be on the street. There's disabled people with walkers, wheelchairs, ride-alongs, things like that. So if this isn't cleaned up by 5 a.m., everything will be canceled again. 5 a.m. is usually the token decision time. Thank you, E-Rock. Yes, my goodness. So we're driving a Jeep Wrangler 4x4, 4-door. And she's the 6-cylinder. So she's not like the new ones that are 4-cylinder. This thing's a beast. She's got a nice registered weight with her too. And we got more action coming up here. We're gonna have to be super careful again. Being really mindful. You just always let your people do their removal. So we're gonna have to wait a sec because that truck that's flashing up there by the bus, it definitely has a sign on it saying do not pass when flashing. So it's not facing our way. The bus went and he's not supposed to. And we're just going to proceed with caution right now. There's the Bobcat and there's its guide. Or escort is what they call it. There's always an EHS at this building here. There's an old age population there, so someone's going all EHS tonight. They need to be hospitalized or not. Actually, a couple. Iraq male, Alexandra female. Okay, got you. Thank you for clarifying that. Because until you did, I'm just like faux pas with today's day and age. So I get ya. Thanks for clarifying that. Good to know. And thank you for having me in your channel. I so enjoy it. Enjoy the visual, the colors, the sounds, the pace as well. of the presentation is really excellent. Iraq and Alexandra. Okay. Thank you. Alright, we're going to pop in another parking lot next. We'll do the same parking lot we did last night. Yeah, let's pop in there next. So, we're going to turn overdrive back on. Wait till I get in here to take the 4x4 off. I'll take my 4x4 off now. So huge difference in these snowbanks than last night. Look at this, guys. Wow. So this one's like, I don't know how tall that is, maybe 6-7 feet. Alright, let's get some spin action. Stay away from any posts, any cars, any people, and just feel your gas pedal. You can feel when she wants to grab or not and slide. There we go, now I'm dizzy. This is Alexandra. Okay, awesome. So we are couple 2 in the channel. The fiance doesn't stream, though. He does partake in a vintage retro game channel in Xbox. It's really popular, lots of followers. I'm going to put my phone down for a second, you guys, so that when I'm passing this police detachment, they aren't accusing me of anything I shouldn't be doing. We'll get away from them. And we're back overdrive off and 4 low now. Alright, we'll put you guys back up here. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. Alright, one more parking lot, guys. And this is the one coming up that has the ice underneath. And I wasn't even touching the gas pedal last night. She just kept spinning on her own. The best thing to do if you get on ice and start spinning is to not touch the gas pedal, hold on to your wheel but don't pressure it, and sometimes put it in neutral. You can ease on your emergency brake if you can. I wouldn't slam it on because you will get tailspin for sure. But the front of your vehicles are heavier than the rear, so that's why you get a pivot. If I wasn't in low 4 right now, when I take turns, I would be fishtailing or pivoting. Alright, one more parking lot, guys. This one's got some ice under it, so we'll go a couple more minutes once I get to this next spin out. And again, if you guys are joining me, I spent 3.5 hours working on a summary for something having to do with my family. And I did it in Notepad. I usually use Microsoft Word, but I didn't have it on this PC. I used Notepad. And when I went to save and print it, it translated it into some Chinese haiku. And honestly, I thought my 3.5 hours of work was done. My fiance looked at it, tried to assist my cousin who specializes in IT, who works for a medical company out of Vermont, but here in Halifax. And between the two of them and 3 hours later, bam, it's not Chinese haiku anymore. Document saved, because I do have 3 or 4 or 3 or hours or days more to input onto that summary. So all's well that ends well, Shakespeare says, and that ended well, thank goodness. At some point I just had to cut off the nonsense and say to myself that I had to shovel snow the front and the deck and the backyard of the other property and help Dad with his life skills. Otherwise, you get yourself wrapped up in this computer and IT stuff, and it just takes hours. Same with the filing, copying, and doing a summary. Alright, if this looks familiar from last night, guys, we're almost to the next parking lot where we'll do our final donuts. This one is snow covered with ice underneath. So, once I hit the gas and start spinning, I will release the gas and it's going to spin on its own. And not like the last one where you just gently feel and add gas just lightly as you need it. So doing donuts isn't about just hammered into donuts, and that there's a technique and a skill to it, and I wouldn't recommend it unless you have driving experience. Make sure it's on private property, and make sure there's no lampposts, vehicles, car corrals, or pedestrians around. Because, obviously, you can cause significant damage. Alright, so we've got some people here. I don't know what they're doing. We're going to put the overdrive back on and take our floor low off. And we're going to spin up our donuts. So remember, this is ice, guys. So we're going to spin this, get it spinning, and then it's just going to keep spinning on us. Now they have salted this a little bit, so I'm not feeling the same ice as last night. There we go. Donuts for you. Now I'm dizzy, so I need to stop and recoup. So in the meantime, 360 Tom, hello everyone. Hey Crispy! Check out yesterday's live. We did some too. 2 different parking lots and Snow Angel. Gonna do shout outs. So flip and say hi. Will I do? Hi! Everyone, thanks for coming! You guys rock. Alright, let's do this. Jim's the Clown, Helen. Hey girl. Scary Trigger, Lauren Harvey. Tommy Parmesan, Misbehavin', Michael. CT Eldridge. Matt S, 87. E-Rock, 1995. Crispy Bacon Bits, 420. You guys rock, guys. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. Halifax, Nova Scotia, 24 hours after the storm from the US moved into Canada. And we still have another 5 hours, presumably, of this. So we're now switching to the ice part of the storm. It is possible these winds could pick up significantly. Baby Blue Beanie, thank you! So this is from Roots. I really love it. It's from Fiance's mom for Christmas this year. And yeah, it's a Roots hat. It's really warm. It's full wool knitted. Spicoli! Yes, party chat. Thanks for joining. And also check out yesterday's live. We did some donuts. We did some 3 different times here. 2 yesterday and Snow Angels. Everyone, if you want merch, go to Faded Crew. Faded Crew merchandise. Spicoli's a big supporter in Hollywood's channel. Blake Roser. I think he gets into Kevin's too. Really appreciate you, Spicoli, for showing up. Alright guys, we're going to do our same little drive around the neighborhood so you can see a difference from last night in this area. And we'll go another 5 minutes or so on this live. Hola! Thanks guys! So stay tuned. We do have to catch up on Robes Are Trending. We're going to talk about finish off kissing game, spin the bottle. We'll get into are you a hugger, handshaker, things like that for our next robe. Robes Are Trending talk. We'll do that soon. We're doing a strawberry daiquiri instructional And I know Gems and a few people, Jayco, are probably itching to get that done because they'll get you guys some certificates and you'll be trained due to the fact that my family had a hospitality training business for decades, was a registered training business as well. Was resort cruise hospitality, casino gambling, intensive bartending, responsible alcohol. So you guys are getting the responsible alcohol and intensive bartending in one. I'll remember that when I do your certificates too. So I can either mail them to you with heavy paper, or you will need to have it emailed to you and have it printed on heavier paper only. We can't have it on thin normal for a certificate. So yeah, this is the big difference from last night. The snowbanks are quite huge. Poor Lauren's in Texas, and she got whomped definitely more than we did. We were supposed to have up to 40 centimeters. It's probably close to, but not close enough to that. And now we're into 5 hours of major ice storm occurring now. Sofa Kingdom! Hi! Man, all the crew. You guys rock so freaking bad, man. So we just did donuts, 3 different parking lots. Yesterday we did it 2 different parking lots in Snow Angel. Check out yesterday too. Helen's back! Thanks for popping back. We won't be on much longer, but I appreciate your guys' loyalty and support. Super dupers. So yeah, this is what it's like. You guys, some of you guys got some of this over the US, and it's not a common thing, but it's definitely common here. You know, we haven't been getting the amount of storms that we used to. When I was growing up, we used to get a lot more frequent and amounts. Don't mind me, guys, just assessing this car just to make sure it's not an issue. We're good. So we'll do about 40 kilometers an hour. If you divide by 1.6, that's your miles per hour. That's how safely I can go right now in the 4 low. Good chance! My goodness. I'm glad we can have a channel like this, or a bunch of us that we can all meet up and shoot the shit and say hello. Sometimes some people get to see each other all the time, sometimes not. So, my goodness, it's like a friggin' streamer, viewer, badass reunion in here. Like Spicoli said, it's a party. It's a party. And so we should all hug for warmth. Yeah, I can't type my hug, but look, I'll do it. I'm giving us a hug. Yeah, we'd all have to huddle together for warmth. Realistically. It was minus 15 last night and the night before. Alright, let's get a little action here. 0 to 50. We're not going to break the speed limit. And we got really great tires, so nice traction and stuff. I know, I'm really funny sometimes. Yes, it's a hugorama. Let's go 0 to 50 again. Woo! Woo! There we go, we're at 50. 50 kilometers an hour, guys, so divide by 1.6. And there's what our snowbanks are looking at that our kids are playing in, the plows had to create. So this is a cul-de-sac, I'm going to go around it. Alright. I'm going to look at the comments again and do some more shout-outs. About 2 more minutes, guys. We'll finish up this up. anyone wants to share any joy or sadness or anything you want to share, do that before we end. Hi! There's the roots. Usually right in the front, but I just threw this on. Alright, what do we got here? Go back. E-Rock, 1995. Awesome, stay safe. Tommy, I'll sub to E-Rock right now. E-Rock, actually a couple E-Rock. Alexandra, E-Rock, Tommy. E-Rock, this is Alexandra. Scary Trigger sub, E-Rock. E-Rock, we really enjoy your channel too. Oh, that means so much. I learned from all of you guys. So, whatever is great about this channel is bits and greatness I take from all of you. For sure, you're an inspiration. Crispy Bacon, 360 time. Hello, everyone. Gems the Clown, yeah, caught a donut. Good, awesome. Go to yesterday's live too. I'm sure some of you guys already have. Crispy Bacon, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I'll put this in unlisted for a few hours, not the full 12 or 24, because where it's time sensitive. You guys want to see what's going on here with this storm, so. Parties in the chat. Faded Crew party chat. Gems, Faded Crew Gems. Suzanne is doing donuts again, Gems says Spicoli. You guys are so cute, because I'd load you all right in here and take you too. We might even take the top off for our donuts. I'm just wild like that. Alright, what do we got? Crispy. Spicoli, I added you, buddy. Good. Gems the Clown, Crispy, Faded Crew, thanks Crispy. Faded Crew, I've been slacking on Insta and YouTube. Burnout is real, for real. I'm taking breaks as needed. So, I had started a streamer schedule in January, but yeah, I'm just doing what I can as I can. So far, hello Suzanne, hello all in chat. Hello, E-Rock, Crispy says. Gem says, W Sofa Kingdom. Helen, hi, Crispy. Crispy, the Blue Crew. Yeah. There's a few here that are on a list that I haven't proactively modded, but they'll become mods eventually. But everyone stands out, highlight. It's really good. I like it. Pitch Chance, ahoy there. Gems. Oi, it's Pitch Chance. Sofa Kingdom. W everyone, Sofa says. Double Gems, double Crispy, double Helen, W Scully, W Pitch Chance. Sofa Kingdom, W Scary, W E-Rock, Pitch Chance, W to all of them, and Sofa. Gems, we should all hug for warmth. Pitch Chance, hello again. Gems, Mad Ass, laugh will laugh loud. Matt. That thing's nice. Yeah, she's a tank. 6-cylinder tank. I love her. Gems. Maddie 7 join in. Mad. Hi, Gems. Gems. Turbo Suzanne. That could be a good nickname for me. Turbo Suzanne. Yeah, we did go in turbo mood. Gems are so funny. I love it. We used to make giant igloos. Yes. And we used to go in them and then hope that the plow truck didn't come up and kill us. We'd have to get out before they came and hit that bank. But yeah, we used to make snow forts and igloos. Igloos are badass, Pitch Chance says. Gems the Clown. Is my seat belt strapped on? I have my belt on. Yes. See, she's all belted out. She's all belted out. And Sofa retracted something. Gems, Sofa. Madass Frickers playing music. Madass thanks Suzanne. Tommy. Back I stayed looking at some of E-Rock's vids. Awesome. Yeah, E-Rock's awesome. And you will see E-Rock pop around some of those channels that we are a community of. So that's where I found E-Rock. Hi Bacon, hi Sofa. Tommy says, hi W Suzanne. With Sunflowers, Pitch Chance. Watch the movie Wonder on Netflix. Either you said that or someone else did. So let me screenshot that. A sec. There we go. And W Tommy Sofa says. Tommy, hi Spicoli. Sofa, W Mats. Tommy, hi Pitch Chance. Tommy, Sunflowers. Pitch Chance, Tommy, ahoy. Gems Pitch Chance have the movie on my list. Tommy Parmesan, the beginning of Turbo Suzanne. You guys are legend. Epic. My goodness. Alright, what do we got here? Pitch Chance. Gems, I had wet eyes watching. Tommy Sunflowers. Tommy is a colder day than yesterday. It's warmer. It's -6 Celsius. Yesterday was -15 for 2 days. Mentioned a few streams ago, someone recommended the book Pitch Chance. Okay. Gems a Clown. Pitch Chance. Okay, got it now. Alright, we'll go back. We did shoutouts, but I'm just going to go through these comments again. Gems, hello. Hello. Hi, Helen. Gems, Snowflake. Gems, that's height difference. Hey, girl said hi. Scary Trigger, hello, Suzanne and all. Hopefully, y'all are staying warm and safe. That's cold. Scary says, hi, Suzanne. Safe travels, hey, girl. It's only getting down to 19 here, but that's cold for Louisiana. Yeah, it is. So that's Fahrenheit. So that's about -10 Celsius, maybe? That's cold. Gems of Clan. Oh, I missed that. Lauren Harvey. Wow, there's more snow in Dallas than Canada. Scary Trigger Sup. Diamonds. Gems the Clown. Diamonds the Clown. Oh my god. How it going, Scary? Lauren is in the chat. Texan, keep the snow. Yeah. Helen and a girl. Hello, Gems Clown. Hi, Suzanne. Susie, misbehaving says. Damn, so we ended up sleeping at work last night. They made us beds. So it was Michael. Tommy Perm. Sub Tommy Perm. Oh, nice. Definitely check. Snow looks way hard for sure. I'm Mizzy. It was fun. Free food. Hey, Michael. Tommy Parmesan. Hey, Scary. Hey, Tommy. Hey. Hey, Suze. Be safe. Gems. Mizzy, hey, good seeing you. Damn, Miz here too. Double tap for Snow Angel Suzanne. I'm getting all the names tonight. Cute. Hey, girl. Chat is fire. Chat is fire. Rent is in the chat. Almost driving by my work again. Hi, Michael. Shout out to Suzanne's chat. Hey, girl says. Hi, Tommy. Michael says. Sunflowers from Tommy. Suzanne, have I served you at the Dome before? I used to work there. Maybe 30 years ago. I only went there a couple times though. But it was one of my favorites, the Liquor Dome for sure. The atrium and possibly. Someone getting thawed out in time where I spoke to get some Thursday, Friday this week. Okay, Helen. Gotta show you some love, Suzanne. Fire 3 flamethrower. Scary True. Waiting from work. Let us run red lights in snow. No. No, Mad Ass. No. Cute though. Hi, Matt. And Dunkin' Donuts. Sick. Hi, Tommy. Suzanne is so cool, Tommy says. Thank you. Spin me right round, baby. Right round. Do you think you can call me a Cuzzy Muff real quick? What's up, Tommy Parmesan? Cuzzy Muffin. In a good way, though. For old time's sake, Tommy. Playing some oldies for you. Yeah, I can get a bit saucy once I've had some wine and YouTube's glitching and I can't see my comments. So, again, I apologize for that. Tommy's definitely not a Cuzzy Muffin. Sub to Ewok right now. Okay, we're all caught up on chat. What else do we got? HSS! Hollywood Stream Sniper! Alright, so go to yesterday's live. You'll see some donuts. 2 different parking lots. This one we did 3 different parking lots. Yesterday we did Snow Angel too. So yeah. Awesome. Hollywood Stream Sniper. Thumbs up. Hungry, I'll see you later. Take care, Suzanne. Maybe and someone's. Yeah, sounds good. You need to eat. Hi, Bobby. Welcome. Welcome back. Are we all caught up? Yeah. Awesome, guys. I'm going to roll up to the next stop sign, turn right, and then we are going to peace out on the live. This is a really remarkable and heartfelt live that you all came in and joined me. I actually don't even really see any new people. It's all our community and a couple recently new people. So that's good. Hollywood, I haven't seen you live in a week, so maybe you're like the rest of us. We needed a break, but I've been looking for you on there. Hopefully you'll be back on soon, Hollywood. We were trying to get $500 for Pierce to go to the Boulevard last night, a little flash goal, but after he was doing his doodle stuff, we didn't hit that. It was kind of a little bit short notice, but alright, you guys ready? 0 to 50. You ready? Let's go. There's our 50. We're not going to break the speed limit, guys. So it only takes a couple seconds in a 6-cylinder to get to 50. We're not going to do the true 0 to 60 because that's above our speed limit. And actually this speed limit right here just changed. It's good to know. And I've seen a lot of people pulled over there. So this one's 40. I could only do 0 to 40 on this area if I did. Congratulations, Sofa. What did he do? Hit 100 subs. Congratulations! That's awesome. I will check from my other 2 accounts, Shorts and my alt, to make sure. We'll see if we can get some more. Everyone go to Sofa Kingdom 76. Subscribe. He's a huge part of our community. So, hey, Suze, be safe. Thanks, CT. Thanks, everyone, for joining. I'm going to peace out. If you guys have anything else to say to each other in the chat, anything good, anything bad to say to each other or me, or you want to share, I'm definitely rolling in a minute like an Autobot. Thanks, Tommy. Thanks, everyone. Alright, guys, I'll catch you in some other channels. CT's asking, how are you doing, Scary? Scary's working his butt off. Barely has any time to sleep, eat, or be on social media. He's in a little bit late tonight. Not gone to bed or say goodnight yet. But he always tries to pop around and say hi to everyone. And we spread the word that he's been around. Even if not. Gabby, hey! Thanks for making it. So, yeah, we're ending in a second. Bye! Go to yesterday's live. Check out Donuts, 2 different parking lots. And Snow Angel. When this processes, you'll see 3 different parking lots. Alright, you know what's up. Love y'all. Peace. Bye.